Hello and welcome to Knife Delights. Hey, it's a Fun Knife Friday. It's an open tag that was started almost a year ago or so, I think, by Jolly Peanut. I haven't been able to participate in the last several Fridays, but I just wanted to do one today because my good friend Ray over at North Star Knife Reviews, he sent me this Victorinox paring knife. So I just wanted to say again, thanks, Ray, for thinking of me. He sent a nice little note saying, it's going to be tomato season pretty soon, and this is his favorite tomato cutting knife. So I just thought we'd test out this Victorinox here. It's sharp. I do know that already. It is sharp. But before we get started on that, just as a reminder, and maybe some of you didn't see the video I did, it's been several months ago. Maybe I'll put a link to it down in the description. But I went over the grapefruit knife. And I actually, it's kind of interesting. I didn't know there was a specific knife for grapefruit, but that's what this was for. So I demonstrated how this knife is used. And then this here, this is an actual fruit knife. And it's actually meant for cutting fruit, as the name implies, with the serrated blade. This here is what's called a melon knife. And I'm just pointing this out because sometimes the names get confused. So a fruit knife is for actually, slicing and preparing fruit. And this is sometimes called a fruit knife, but it's more specifically, it is a melon knife or a melon tester knife. And those in the produce industry would use this knife. They could cut into a watermelon, get in deep and cut a plug out to test the ripeness of a melon. And of course, if you were had a produce market or something and you wanted to show your customers that your products were ripe, well, you'd cut a plug out and have it on display there so they could see that you had ripe melons. Well, we'll set these knives aside for now. Anyway, now this is the Victorinox paring knife, is what they call it, and it's item number 6.7833. And it's Victorinox's description is it's a paring knife with an ultra sharp wavy edge. So you can see the serrations here. It says, stand up to a tomato skin. Show that melon who's boss. Neither fruits nor vegetables can withstand the sharp, wavy edge of our paring knife. With its ergonomic handle and perfect size, you might even use it to cut everything else in the kitchen as well. And the length of this knife is 8.7 inches. And it's ideal for fruits and vegetables with soft skin. Yep, again, they call it a Swiss-made tomato and table knife with a wavy edge. So they have several different descriptions for it. So in a way, although it's officially a paring knife, it could be considered to be a fruit knife also. So let's get out a tomato. And this is going to be tricky reaching around my tripod here, but let's see what we can do here. Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, it just went right through. I'm putting hardly zero pressure on this thing. Look at this slice. Oh my goodness. Zero pressure again. Nice slice there. Look at that. So, I can see why it's his favorite tomato slicing knife. Again, trying to look through the camera and do this. Don't want to cut my fingers. Because believe you me, this is sharp. This is sharp. It took nothing. Absolutely nothing to cut through this. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Cut them in some lengths here, and maybe we'll do some dicing here. Just to show you here. Oh, it takes nothing to get through this. Absolutely nothing. So Ray, I can see why it's your favorite tomato cutting knife. Now I'm going to clean the board off and we're going to try a couple other fruits here. So yep, it went right through that tomato. Let's see what it does with a pear. Oh yeah, cutting right through. Cutting right through. Did I nick myself? I sure did. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, where's the Band-Aids? Where are the Band-Aids? It takes very little effort. It's going right through this. Right through this pear. Of course, a pear it's got a little tougher skin and everything. A little thicker pulp here. Look at that. It went right on through. Whoo. Now, can't you see the sacrifices I make for this channel? Yeah. Yeah. I might as well show that one. I had a Band-Aid over that here a week or so when I was cutting videos. Yep. Oh, well. That's just how it is when you handle knives. Every now and then you're going to get a little nick. But yeah, look at that. She just cut right through that pear like it was nothing. Like it was nothing. Boy, does that taste good. That tastes good. All right, let's try one more thing. Kind of clean things off here a minute, and we'll see how it does on an apple. Okay, so an apple a day keeps the doctor away, so let's see what we can do to keep that doc away today. Yep, cutting right through it, isn't it? Again, I'm reaching around the camera, so it's a little difficult. Oh, must have hit into a seed there. Oh, there it went. There, yep, I cut right through the seed. Look at that. That's why it was so tough. You bet. Yep. But she cut through it. Very nice for processing this apple. You bet. Cutting into some nice slices here for my lunchbox today. Take this to work with me today. Take this and the pear. But yeah, folks, it's cutting right through everything. And it's not mashing up the pulp any. I mean, it's just solidly leaving nice, what do you want to call it? Nice smooth, nice even cuts through there. So if you're cutting up something for presentation, it's going to leave a nice presentation there. Okay, I got one more test I want to do just for fun. So hang on and I'll be right back. Now this next test, I just have to do it in jest. But this is in honor of my good friend Frog over there at Freedom Frog Gear. He always cuts a peanut, so let's see how we do with a peanut. Oh my goodness, right through it. Whoop, that one kind of tore. It was a little thin there, but let's try it lengthwise here. Oh yeah, just went right through. No effort at all. So there you have it. We had a tomato, we had a pear, we had an apple, and now some peanuts. And I would say I can actually recommend this as a very nice kitchen knife. I'm sure it would work great on trimming meats and everything else. It does have a nice blunt end. So as you're cutting things, you don't have to worry about poking yourself. You just got to worry about that very, very sharp edge. So there you have it, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this video and this Fun Knife Friday. Check out all the other Fun Knife Friday videos out there. Because, hey, if we can't have fun, what are we doing here? So everyone, have a very delightful day.